my workout for today. This is day 24 of my SLAP challenge. SLAP, S-L-A-P stands for squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups. We are doing at least 40 squats, at least 40 lunges, at least 40 reps of an ab exercise, and at least 40 push-ups a day every single day except Sundays for 40 days. And we're on day 24 already, so we're more than halfway through the challenge. So before we begin, let me go ahead and show you the variations of those 4 exercises that we are doing today so that you know what's coming up and you can do the workout right along with me. I will first of all start by telling you that I am using some equipment for this workout today, but I'm going to provide equipment-free modifications. So it's fine. If you don't have the equipment I'm using, you can still do the workout right along with me. I will show you how. The first thing you're going to most likely need is an exercise mat, a yoga mat, or a towel, something that you can lie down on comfortably for our ab exercise. If you are working out on a carpeted floor, you might not need that, but if you're working out on concrete like I am or on a wood floor, you'll probably need a mat or a towel so that you can be comfortable for the ab exercise. I'm also going to be adding weight to my ab exercise today. So I am using a set of 10-pound dumbbells for this workout, which is a good weight for me. You may need something lighter or heavier. That's going to depend on your strength and on your level of fitness. It also depends on what you have available to you and how hard you're looking to push yourself today. So please consider all of those factors when choosing your weights and make the decision that is best for you. Just one note though about my dumbbells is that they are shaped like hexagons. So they're flat on the bottom. This is not significant for the squats, lunges, and abs. I'm going to be adding weight to all 4 exercises today. So if your dumbbells are rounded here on the end, it's fine. You can use them just the way I'm using my dumbbells for squats, lunges, and abs. But for the push-ups, I'm going to be doing push-ups on the dumbbells. So I'm going to be holding onto the dumbbell while I'm in a plank position, holding onto the dumbbells while I do my push-ups. So I'm going to be putting my entire weight on the dumbbells. And if your dumbbells are not flat on the bottom, if they're round all the way around here, they could roll around on you. You might fall and get hurt. I don't want anybody falling and getting hurt. So if your dumbbells are rounded, it's fine for the squats, lunges, and abs, but I would prefer that you do not use them for our push-up variation. If you don't have dumbbells, you can look for household items that will work. So for this workout, for example, a couple of water bottles filled with water or with uncooked rice, for example, would work great. Again, you could use water bottles for the squats, lunges, and abs, but not for your push-ups. I don't want you putting your weight on 2 water bottles while you do your push-ups. I don't think it's secure. I don't think it's safe. So unless whatever you're using for weight is flat on the bottom, please don't use it for the push-ups, but get creative, use what you have available to you. If you don't have anything that's going to work for weight, or you just don't want to add weight to the workout, it's fine. Again, you can do all of these exercises without any added weight, and I will be providing equipment-free substitutions. I'm also going to be using my jump rope. I am going to be incorporating about 20 minutes of moderate paced cardio with my jump rope right into the workout. I'm going to be doing sets of 100 with my jump rope, meaning 100 revolutions of the rope. And there are going to be 2 jump rope sections. With each jump rope section, I will be doing 10 sets of 100. So for me, 10 sets of 100 with my jump rope takes me somewhere in the neighborhood of plus or minus 10 minutes or so. So if you don't have a jump rope, first of all, you do have the option of simply eliminating the cardio sections. If you're participating in the challenge, the only requirement is that you complete a total of 40 squats, 40 lunges, 40 reps of an ab exercise, and 40 push-ups a day. So the added cardio, it is part of this workout, but if you're doing the challenge and you don't want to do the added cardio, or it's just not convenient because you don't have a jump rope or you don't have the time today, you do have the option of simply eliminating those 2 jump rope sections and just doing your 40 reps of squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups. That is your call. The other thing is that each jump rope section is going to take me somewhere in the neighborhood of about 10 minutes or so. So you could always just do any other type of cardio exercise you want for those 10 minutes. So if you have access to an exercise bike or a treadmill or an elliptical or something like that, you could hop on one of those for 10 minutes. That would be a great substitution. You could go for a jog. So you could jog around your neighborhood, or if you want to take this workout to a local park that maybe has a dirt track, you could jog around the track for 10 minutes. If you have access to the field at your local high school, you could jog around the track. So 10 minutes for some people is a mile, 10 minutes for other people is 2 miles. Your cardio section doesn't have to be exactly 10 minutes, so you make that call. You can jog for a mile or 2 miles, you can do 4 to 8 laps around the track, whatever works for you. You could also do up and down the bleachers if you're going to take this workout to the field at your local high school. So you could do up and down the bleachers either for 10 minutes, or depending on how many bleachers there are and how long it takes you to get up and down, you could treat one's up and down the bleachers as being equivalent to one set of 100 with your jump rope and just go up and down the bleachers 10 times. You could do that same thing if you live in a house with stairs. You could go up and down your stairs for 10 minutes. If you live in an apartment complex, you could go up and down the stairs in your apartment building for 10 minutes. Same thing, if you have a hiking trail close by that has stairs, or a park, or something, anywhere where there's stairs, you can do up and down the stairs for 10 minutes. If you want to just stay put, you can do any other type of cardio exercise. Okay, so while I'm jumping rope, you can be doing high knees, or jump rope jacks, or jumping jacks, or plank jacks, or something like that, okay? So basically any type of cardio exercise for those 10 minutes when I'm jumping rope is fine. If you do have a jump rope, I always just kind of jog in place like this while I'm jumping rope. If you are more comfortable jumping with your feet together, that's fine. Any style of jump rope you want to do is fine. So if you're really good at jump rope, you can do something more challenging like high knees or jump rope jacks. You do twist jumps, you can jump side to side. The only important thing is that we're counting revolutions of the rope. 1 revolution of the rope equals 1 rep. And we're doing sets of 100. So you're going to count 100 revolutions of the rope, take a short little break, and then do it again 9 more times, okay? Now, if you're really, really good at jump rope and you can do all 1,000 reps without stopping and you prefer to do that, go for it. Whatever works for you. And if sets of 100 is too many, you can do sets of 20, sets of 50, okay? It's your workout, so do what works for you. And with each jump rope section, 10 sets of 100, that's 1,000 reps per jump rope section. We're doing 2 jump rope sections. So by the time the workout's over, we will have completed a total of 2,000 reps with the jump rope. So if that's too many total reps for you, you can cut the reps so that when I'm doing 10 sets of 100, you can do 5 sets of 100 or 3 or 2. You get the picture. If what I'm doing doesn't work for you, then reduce the amount of reps, make whatever changes and modifications you need to make it work for you. The final piece of equipment I'm using today is my aerobic step. You heard me right. I have an aerobic step and I'm using it today. So if you're like me and you used to do those crunch DVDs like back in the 90s, and you bought an aerobic step so that you could do those DVDs and it's still tucked away in your coat closet somewhere, go ahead and grab it, dust it off, we're using it today. Again, if you don't have an aerobic step, it's fine, you don't need one. It's just to add a little bit of difficulty to the exercises, but I will provide equipment-free modifications. So let's go ahead and get into the exercises so that you know what's coming up, and then I'll quickly go through the format and we will get started. So I'm starting with my abs. I am going to be combining 2 ab exercises into one, and I'm going to be doing a total of 40 reps on each side. So remember that the only requirement, if you're doing this challenge, is that you complete a total of 40 reps of abs all day. We're actually going to be doing 40 reps on each side, and each rep consists of 2 ab exercises in one. So again, if what I'm doing is too many reps for you, you can totally cut this in half. I'm doing 2 ab sections. You can just do one of them, or you can cut the reps for each one in half. Okay, do what works for you. I'm showing you what I'm doing today, but you add it up, you figure out how many reps you want to do, how much time you have today, and how much strength you have today. I have really weak abs, so I'm going to regret doing all these abs, but here's what I'm doing. So I am going to be doing a weighted side crunch plus a weighted pike. So for this, I'm using just 1 dumbbell. Again, this dumbbell weighs 10 pounds, which is a great weight for me for this exercise. You may need to use something lighter or heavier, depending on your strength. on your level of fitness, so make sure your weight is not too heavy for you. It's also going to depend on what you have available to you. So for example, if you're filling a water bottle, you're not going to be able to fill a water bottle with 10 pounds of water or 10 pounds of rice. So maybe you can handle a heavier weight, but you don't have that available to you. So in that case, your weight will be a little lighter. It's fine. Just make the decision that's best for you, as long as it's something that you can hold on to with one hand and maintain a safe grip on it throughout the entire exercise. And it's not too heavy for you, it'll work, it's fine. So I'm going to come down on my side. My knees are bent, and I have my bottom arm in front here on the mat for support. With my top arm, I have my dumbbell in my hand. I'm going to bring the dumbbell up by my shoulder. And now I'm going to lift my knees. I'm going to press this arm into the mat for support, and I'm going to engage my obliques and lift the weight towards the top knee. So knees come up, and I'm going to lift my upper body as well, lifting the weight towards that top knee. Then reverse the movement. Again, controlling the movement on the way down. So I'm not just falling down, I'm using my obliques to control the movement. Now I'm going to shift the position that I'm holding the weight. So now I'm holding the weight in two hands like this. I'm going to roll over so that I'm on my back. I'm going to straighten my legs and extend my arms overhead so that the weight is over my head. And I'm going to do a weighted pike, or I think most people call this a jackknife. So I'm keeping my legs more or less straight. I'm going to lift the legs straight up, and at the same time, I'm going to lift my upper body as well, bringing the weight with me to reach up and touch my toes with the weight. And then I'll lower my arms and legs at the same time. Okay, so it will look like this. Okay, now if that's too difficult, you can do it the way I just slowed it down and showed it to you. So instead of lifting arms and legs at the same time like that, you can lift your legs first, and then you can lift the weight up and touch the toes. Put the weight back down and then lower your legs. That's fine, okay? Do what works for you. But that's gonna be one rep, so that the side crunch plus the weighted pike is one rep. So put together, it's going to look like this. Side crunch and pike. And then you'll roll back onto your side for rep number 2. Side crunch and pike. So that's your second rep. So it's like a little combo, but I'm counting the side crunch plus the pike as one rep. So that's our abs. We'll do 20 reps on each side, and then we'll move on to our first jump rope section. So next is squats. I'm going to be traveling across my aerobic step while I do my squats, and I'm going to be holding onto both of my 10-pound weights. I'm holding the weights together in front of me like this. These are 10 pounds apiece. So I'm adding a total of 20 pounds of weight to this exercise. We're doing goblet squats, so the weights are just going to stay right up here as I sink down into my squat. I'm going to start by standing on one side of my aerobic step. Now I'm going to step one foot up as I sink down into my squat, and then as I stand, I'm going to press this foot that's on the step into the step, and as I stand, the other foot is going to come up onto the box, and I have my feet together now, standing on towards one side of the, not box, the aerobic step. So I'm going to continue now in that same direction. Now I'm going to do a walking squat, so I'm going to step out to the side, so my feet are wide apart. I have one foot towards either side of the aerobic step as I sink down into my squat. Now I'm going to stand, and that foot that just stepped out is going to come up. I'm going to lift the knee, and I'm going to twist, meeting the knee with the opposite elbow. Now I'm going to repeat that on the other side. So squat, knee up, and twist. Now continuing in the same direction, I'm going to step this foot over so that I am standing with my feet together on the other side of the box. And now the other foot steps down as I sink into my squat. And as I stand, I'm pressing the foot that's on the ground into the ground. This foot's gonna come off the box, and I'm going to end up standing on the other side of my aerobic step. I keep calling it a box like it's a plyo box, but it's just an aerobic step. So anyway, it doesn't really matter. So this thing, whatever I call it, it's this thing. So let me show you, we're gonna be going from one side to the other, so now let me put it together a little faster so that you can see. So starting to one side of the step. Step one foot up and squat, bring the other foot up. Now step to the side, sink down into a squat. Twist, squat, oblique knee twist. Step the feet together, and now one last squat. Step down, and feet together. Okay, so with each of those little sets, we're actually doing 4 squats. So again, if that's too many squats for you, you can reduce the amount of reps. Okay, any squat variation you want to do is fine. So if you want to do something different entirely, that's fine. If you want to cut the amount of sets that I'm doing, that's fine. Make the decision that's best for you, but if you technically moving from this side of the step to this side, we're actually doing 4 squats. And I'm counting that as 1 rep. So with each rep, we're doing 4 squats, which means that by the end of the workout, I will have quadrupled my squats that are the requirement for the challenge, okay? So if you only want to do 40 squats, then you'll need to cut the amount of reps, make the choice that's best for you, but just keep that in mind that we will be doing a total of 160 squats if you count them all up, okay? So it's a lot. Make a decision that's best for you. Let's wait for the plane and then we'll go over lunges. I'm going to be doing weighted walking lunges, and again, I'm going to be walking over the step. So I'm going to start to one end of my step and do walking lunges to the other side, and then I'm going to add a little twist jump just to spice it up a little bit. If you don't want to jump, you can just turn around, it's fine. But we're just going to travel back and forth. So I'm just going to be holding one weight in each hand, and I just have the weights down by my side like this. And just to make sure that I'm doing an even amount of lunges on each side, I'm going to always initiate the lunge with the leg that is closest to you, okay? So weights are to the side. Now this is the leg that's closest to you, so with this leg, I'm going to step forward and lunge onto the step like this, okay? So bending both knees and lunging onto the step, and now I'm going to bring this back foot up. So press the foot that's on the aerobic step down, press it into the aerobic step. The back foot is going to lift up and swing forward, and you're going to do another lunge, this time with your front foot landing on the floor or the ground. Bend both knees. Try not to bang your knee into your aerobic step if you can, and then step that back foot forward. Now, I'm going to add a little twist jump here. You don't have to jump if you don't want to. You can just turn around. Totally up to you. But again, I'm going to make sure that every time I do my twist jump, I'm facing you. So as I twist and jump, you're seeing the front of me. You're never going to be looking at my booty while I'm doing my twist jump. Why? So that when I'm on this side, I'm going to be twisting counterclockwise, and when I'm on the other side, I will be twisting in a clockwise direction, so that I'm not just going in a circle, I'm alternating which side I'm twisting to. It's a minor detail, but I like to keep it even on both sides. So we're going to be doing walking lunges across the aerobic step, just like that. So those 2 lunges is 1 rep, those two lunges are 1 rep. Those 2 lunges count as 1 rep. So now I'm going to do my little twist jump, and then I'm going to continue in the other direction. So now this is the leg that's closest to you. So this is the foot that's going to initiate the lunge. So this foot, I'm going to step up onto the aerobic step as I sink down into my lunge. And now pressing this front foot into the aerobic step. I'm going to stand, bring the back foot forward, and lunge. Then the back foot comes forward again, and I end up on the other side of my box. And now twist jump so that I'm ready to start my next rep. Okay? So lunge, lunge, stand, twist jump. That's 1. Other other direction. Lunge, lunge, twist jump. That's 2. Okay, so that is my lunge variation. Last but not least is push-ups. So I'm going to have my feet elevated on the aerobic step. And I'm going to be doing walking push-ups. So I'm going to start again to one side of my step. Oh, and also with the lunges. So with the squats, we're doing quadruple squats, or I'm doing quadruple squats. Just something to be aware of. So you may or may not want to do that, because each rep actually contains 4 squats. I'm counting this, which is actually 2 lunges, as 1 rep. So each rep of my lunge exercise actually contains 2 lunges. So by the end of the workout, we will have completed a total of 40 lunges on each leg, which is a total of 80 lunges all day. Okay, so if you want to cut the amount of reps in half, just keep that in mind. Push-ups, we're not doubling. By the end of the workout, we will have done exactly 40 push-ups and not a single push-up more until we do our bonus burpee. So I'm going to start towards one side of my aerobic step with my feet together and my hands together, holding the dumbbells like this. Okay, so make sure that your dumbbells are flat on the bottom if you plan on using them for this exercise. So my feet are close together on one side of the box. Hands are close together, holding onto the dumbbells. I'm going to step my foot out, and then I'm going to step the dumbbell out as I sink down into my push-up. Now I'm going to bring the dumbbells together and bring my feet together. One more, traveling the same direction. So step the foot out, step the dumbbell out as you sink down into your push-up. Bring the dumbbells back together, bring your feet back together. Okay, so that's our first 2 reps. So to travel from one side of the aerobic step to the other is 2 reps. I'm just gonna do 2 reps this way and 2 reps that way, okay? So 4 reps all day with each little set of this combo. So moving back in the other direction, we'll put it together a little bit faster so you can see the flow of it. So step the foot, step the dumbbell, push up. Step the dumbbell, step the foot. That's rep number 3. Foot steps out, dumbbell steps out. Sink down into your push up, bring the dumbbells together, bring the feet together. That would be rep number 4. Okay, so that is my push-up variation. So that part, squats, lunges, and push-ups, that's a little combo. I'm going to be doing 4 reps of my squat exercise. And remember, each rep is actually 4 squats, but traveling from one side of the step to the other is 1 rep. So we're gonna go from here to here, and then from here to here, and then repeat, okay? So 4 reps of my squat exercise. Then I'm going to do 4 reps of my lunge exercise. So each rep of lunges is actually 2 lunges, but going from this side to this side is 2 lunges, but it's 1 rep. Then our twist jump. And then going from this side to this side is 2 lunges, but that's rep number 2. Okay, so we're going to be doing 4 reps of the lunge exercise. Then we're going to do 4 reps of push-ups. Okay, so that's the little combo. 4 reps of our squat exercise, 4 reps of our lunge exercise, and 4 push-ups. We're going to do that 10 times. That's going to be like the main part of the workout, okay? So by the time we finish 10 sets of that little combo, we will have completed our 40 push-ups. We will have completed a total of 40 reps of lunges on each leg, and we will have completed way more than 40 squats. So we're starting with abs, and then we're doing our first jump rope section, and then we're doing 10 sets of this combo. And then I'm going to finish up with another jump rope section identical to the first jump rope section, so 10 sets of 100 with my jump rope, and that's it, that's the workout. Okay, equipment free substitutions, starting back at the top with abs. So if you do not want to add weight to this exercise, you can just do your side crunch with your top hand tucked behind your head. Other than that, it's going to be the exact same exercise. So my knees are bent, my bottom arm is on the mat for support. I'm going to lift my knees And as I press this arm into the mat for support, I'm going to engage my obliques, lifting my upper body at the same time so that my knee is coming close to, if not touching, this is an elbow, this is a knee. They're gonna meet in the middle, how about that? Okay, so just like this. And now lower at the same time. Control the movement on the way up and control the movement on the way down. Okay, then you have an option. I was doing a weighted pike. So you can roll over and do a pike or a jackknife, whatever you call it. So you can do your side crunch and then roll onto your back, extend the arms, extend the legs, and do your pike. Again, if the pike is too difficult, you can lift the legs first, then do a toe touch, lower the arms and lower the legs. That's totally fine. Now bend your knees and roll back onto your side for your next rep. Side crunch and pike. Okay, so that can be your equipment-free modification. If it's too awkward or it doesn't flow enough for you doing the pike, you can just do a V-up, staying on the side. So you can just do this. Do your side crunch. And now from here, stay on your side, but extend your legs straight, extend your top arm overhead, and now just do a V-up so that it's kind of the same thing as the pike, but from your side. And it's kind of the same thing as the side crunch, but with your arms and legs straight. So you're gonna lift your legs and you're gonna lift this arm at the same time and touch the toes of that top foot with your hand, like that, okay? So that the crunch plus the V-up would be 1 rep. So it would look like this. Side crunch, straighten the arms, straighten the legs, V-up, that's 1. Side crunch, V-up, that would be 2. So whichever one of those works for you. Again, each rep is really 2 ab exercises. So again, we're doubling the reps in 2 ways. I will be doubling the reps by doing 40 on each side instead of 40 all day, and I'm also kind of doubling them again because each rep contains 2 ab exercises in 1. Okay, so just make the decision that's best for you. If you don't want to end up doing so many extra reps of abs, then you can cut them in half. Totally fine. I think that's it for abs, right? Let's move on to our little squats, lunges, and push-ups combo. Just remember, as always, with your squats and with your lunges, you want your shoulders back and down. Make sure your chest is lifted high. Make sure that your abs are tight, okay? So you want your entire core to be engaged the whole time. Push your booty back. So what you want to do is think like you're trying to touch the wall behind you with your booty, okay? So really stick it back. That's going to help keep your back flat and the weight in your heels, which is what we want. So then from this position, you can sink down into your squat. Sink low if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Work to your own level. So if your squat is here, that's fine. But just as long as you're minding form. If your chest is high and your core is engaged and your back is flat and the weight's in your heels, then just sink as deep into the squat as you can. Don't push your body into doing something that you are not ready to do. Form, make sure you're minding your form. That's the most important thing. So as low as you can sink comfortably without straining yourself and without rounding your back, maintain your proper form, keep the weight in your heels, that's fine. So if you can get your booty down below your knees, great. If you're here, then you're here. Be at your own level. Hi, Rudy. My sweet baby. Okay, so, I was doing walking squats and I was adding a couple of little oblique knee twists. So if you want to stick with exactly what I'm doing but you don't have a step, you can hold your weights in front of you, weight or weights. If 2 weights together is too heavy, you can hold on to 1 weight like this, okay? But you're just going to step 1 foot to the side as you sink down into the squat and then step the feet together, okay? Then you can add your 2 little squats with, why can't I say words? With an oblique knee twist, okay? So step and squat, oblique knee twist, squat, oblique knee twist, okay? And then you can step the feet together again, and then 1 more walking squat. That's gonna be, hi. Look like I'm hiding behind this pole. All right, being silly. Okay, so that's gonna be the most similar to what I was doing on my step, okay? But any kind of version of walking squats would work. So again, step to the side and squat. Step to the side, squat, oblique knee crunch, squat, oblique knee crunch. And step the feet together, and then one more to this side, step to the side and squat, step the feet together. All right, and you can do that with or without weight. So if you need a completely equipment-free version with no aerobic step and no weights, you can just do any version of walking squat. So you can just step to the side and squat and just do this 4 times. I'm running out of space, but it depends on your space. If you don't have a lot of space, you can do it twice. So 1, 2, and then switch directions. 1, 2, okay? If you want to add the little oblique knee crunch, fine. Step to the side and squat. Step to the side and squat. Oblique knee crunch. Oblique knee crunch. Step the feet together, and then step to the side and squat. Same thing I was doing without holding on to any weight and without stepping up and over an aerobic step. Okay, so any version of walking squats you want to do is fine. And if you don't want to do quadruple the amount of reps, then with each set of our squats, lunges, and push-ups combo, you can just do 4 walking squats. Okay, so you can just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go right into your lunges, walking lunges, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 if you have the space. If you have limited space like me, you can do 2 reps at a time. Okay, so you can do walking squat, and then walking lunge, and then just keep repeating that. Well, then you would do your push-ups, so you could do, I guess I'm showing this whole thing now. Okay, so then you could come down and do walking push-up, okay? And then you would be starting the next set on this side so that you'll be alternating sides. So, walking squat, walking lunge, walking push-up, okay? So that's a version of the combo that A, requires no aerobic step, no added weight, so completely equipment free, and B, only contains 2 reps of squats, 2 reps of lunges, and 2 reps of push-ups per set. So if you want to do that, what I just showed you, then you would only be doing 2 reps of each exercise per set. And so in order to get your 20 or your 40 reps of each exercise done, you would have to do that a total of 20 times, okay? I hope this all makes sense. If you have enough space that you can do 4 squats, and then 4 walking lunges, and then 4 push-ups with each set, then you would do 10 sets. The point is that you need to get done at least 40 squats, at least 40 lunges total, at least 40 reps of an ab exercise, and at least 40 push-ups if you are participating in this challenge with me. So just keep in mind that any version of these exercises you want to do, any way you want to get them done, totally works. So as long as you're getting your reps done, it doesn't matter what variations of these exercises you do or how you fit them together. So please do what works for you. And again, you can do that exact little combo I just showed you without an aerobic step, but with weight. Okay, so if you do have dumbbells, but you don't have an aerobic step, you can include the weights. Just make sure that if your weights are not flat on the bottom, that you're dropping them for the push-ups. Okay, so with weight, it would be the exact same thing I was doing, but not stepping up over an aerobic step, and the exact same thing I just showed you, but with weight added, okay? So step to the side and squat, step to the side and squat. Now lunges, so you can have the weights down to your side, drop the weights to your side, step and lunge, and now if your weights are flat on the bottom, you can do your walking push-ups weighted. If not, put the dumbbells down and do your push-ups with your hands flat on the floor. And it's gonna be the same thing with holding onto weights. Okay, so step the foot out, step the hand out as you sink down into your push-up, step the hands back together, step the feet back together. That's 1. Repeat. And that's 2. Okay, so again, if you have space enough that you can do 4 reps of everything, great. I don't have enough space to do 4 reps, so I'm showing you with just 2 reps of each exercise per set, but hopefully you get the idea. Just make sure that whether you're adding weight or not, and whether you're stepping up onto an aerobic step or not, that you mind your form. So with your lunges, first of all, remember to alternate which side you're initiating the lunge on. So for me, the best way to remember how to do that is that I'm always initiating the movement with the leg that is closest to you. So I'm going to step forward and then bend both knees and sink down into my lunge. So the main point with the lunge is that you want to first of all control the movement so you don't bang your knee into the ground. Secondly, you want to make sure that you have a 90-degree angle in this front leg. So that ideally you would like this knee of your front leg to be over the heel of this front foot and not out forward so that it's over the toes of your front foot, okay? And then of course, sink as deep into the lunge as you can without pushing your body into doing something that it is not ready to do. Work to your own level. Okay, so if your range of motion does not allow you to tap that back knee to the ground, that's fine. Then you can shorten up your range of motion on this step forward. You can shorten up your range of motion on the lunge. Just find your form, okay? Work to your own level. And then you're gonna just continue, it's a walking lunge, so you're gonna press this front heel, the heel of this front foot, as though you're trying to press the ground away from you. Press it into the ground, and then you're gonna pick up that back foot, swing it forward, and step into your next lunge, okay? So minding your form, 90-degree angle in the front knee, control the movement on the way down, control the movement on the way up, and don't push your body into doing something it's not ready to do. Work to your own level. Push-ups, body in one straight line. So from your heels to your shoulders should be in one straight line. If your hips are slightly elevated, that's fine. You're not going to injure yourself if your hips are slightly elevated. And it will actually make the push-ups a little bit easier. So that's not the end of the world if your hips are slightly elevated, but ideally you want your body in one straight line. What you don't want to do is allow your hips to drop down like this. Okay, so strong, tight, engaged core. Keep those hips lifted high. You're going to bend your elbows and lower your chest to the ground. Every single other part of your body needs to be still. So your head is still. Your head's not gonna move. Your hips are still. They're not gonna drop down like this, okay? You're going to bend your elbows and lower your chest as low as you can to the ground. So if you can get it all the way down to the ground, fantastic. Now you're going to press your palms into the ground and push yourself up. Again, keeping your body in one straight line the entire time. If you can only come down halfway, that's fine. So work to your own level. If you need to shorten up your range of motion, I'm fine with that. Just lower your body down halfway, then press those palms into the ground and push yourself back up. Put in the work at the level where you are now, okay? And eventually, you will get stronger and you will see your range of motion increase. But be where you are. What you don't want to do, if you do not have the strength yet to lower your chest all the way to the ground without dropping your hips down, without bobbing your head up and down, that's fine. Then you're gonna come as low as you can, and then you're gonna reverse the movement. Press those palms into the ground and push yourself back up without breaking that straight line from your heels to your shoulders. What you don't wanna do is get halfway down and then try to trick yourself into thinking you're lowering yourself all the way down by lowering your hips down to the ground, or by bobbing your head down to the ground like this, okay? Body stays in one straight line. If you're doing the push-ups from your knees, fine. Then that one straight line is from your knees to your shoulders. But the same rules apply. Don't drop your hips. Keep those hips lifted high. Keep the core strong, tight, and engaged, and don't bob the head up and down. every part of your body other than your elbows needs to stay perfectly still, okay? Any push-up variation you can manage is fine as long as you're doing your 40 reps. So do what works for you. And as always, if you need to see beginner modifications, please remember that I'm right here to help with that, so don't hesitate to reach out. I think this intro is going to be longer than the workout, so I'm going to wrap it up. I really hope I covered everything. I know the intros are long, but it's because I really am trying to make sure that the workouts are accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them with me. So even if you're a complete beginner and you've never done a workout before, even if you have absolutely no exercise equipment whatsoever, I want to make sure that the workouts are accessible to you. So that's why I take the time to go through all of the exercises and provide equipment-free substitutions. And of course, if you need any further help with beginner modifications, I'm always here to help with that as well. It's really, really important that you understand how to do the exercises with the proper form. So that's first and foremost. If you have any doubts about how to do these exercises properly, please ask. Make sure that you understand how to do the exercises with the correct form before you begin the workout, because if your form is lacking, you are increasing the likelihood that you will injure yourself. And I don't want anyone getting hurt, but you're also just not getting the maximum benefits out of the exercise. So even if you manage to make it through the workout without getting hurt, you're kind of wasting your time a little because you're not getting out of it everything that you could be. So please mind your form. If you have any questions about how to do the exercises with the correct form, I am right here to help, so please just ask. And of course, if you need to see beginner modifications, I'm always here to answer questions and help in any way I can. So don't hesitate to reach out if anything is unclear, if you have questions or if you need help. I think I already went over the format. Remember that I always take the time to type out the instructions down in the description box below the video. So you're going to watch me do it right now, okay? Watch me do it, read the instructions, and then of course, if you have any questions about the format, if anything is unclear, ask questions, and I'm here to help. If you've had enough of my yammering and you're ready to go ahead and start this workout, go ahead and grab a mat or a towel, something that you can lie down on comfortably for our ab exercise. Grab a set of dumbbells if you have dumbbells. If not, a household item like water bottles, for example. Grab your old aerobic step from out of the back of your coat closet if you have one. Grab your jump rope if you have a jump rope, and if you want to jump rope with me today, take a minute to make sure you're good and warmed up, and when you are ready, let's get started. So I'm actually hoping to finish this workout in under an hour, but it's a lot of reps, so we'll see what happens. Just do your best. The only important thing is that we're out here getting it done. We're gonna get the reps done, so I would love to try to get it done in an hour, but I'm not going to sacrifice my form for speed. So remember to work at your own pace. If you are stronger than I am and you are finishing the exercises before I finish them, you can always skip ahead in the video. If you are slower than I am and you need to rest, or you're just moving at a slower pace, remember that you can pause the video and just come back when you're caught up or when you're ready to start again. So work at your own pace, okay? But I'm going to do my best to finish this in under an hour. Like I said, it's a lot of reps, so we'll see what happens. But let's go ahead and get started. It is so late, oh my goodness. Okay, so my timer is set as a stopwatch. My watch is going. Timer is going. So starting with 20 reps of my ab exercise. So weight comes up by the shoulder, and now weighted side crunch. Rotate onto the back. Weighted pike. Bend the knees, return to your starting position. That's 1 rep. Weighted side crunch. Weighted pike. And return to the starting position. That's 2. Weighted side crunch. Weighted pike. That's 3. Okay? You're going to 20. Do your best. 10. 10 more on this side. So weighted side crunch. Weighted pike. That's 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 'I've got dust or something in my eye that's driving me insane. Okay, 5 more. 16. 17. Almost done on this side. 18. Just 2 more. 19, last one. 20. Good job. Those are tough. Now we have to do 20 reps on the other side. So if you don't want to double your reps of abs, you can be doing sets of 10 because we are going to repeat this ab section again at the end of the workout. Or you can do sets of 20 with me now and eliminate the final ab section, and that's up to you. I'm going to do another 20 reps of that same exercise on the other side. Side crunch and pike. Why are my pikes like slipping and sliding everywhere? That one wasn't all that much better, but whatever. I'm doing messy pikes today. All right, that was 1. 19 more to go. All right, let's get serious. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. Let's get serious and do some abs. Okay, it was 2. 2 down, 18 to go. Woo woo. 10. Initially, when I wrote this workout early this morning, this was going to just be a buy-in. So, the squirrel. Anyway, I decided at the last minute to repeat this section at the end. So yeah, if you only want to do this once, I think 20 reps of these on both sides is plenty. But I will be repeating it again at the end. So halfway through on this second side. So when you're ready, let's go ahead and do the last 10 reps on this side, and then we'll move on to our first jump rope section. That's 20, I hope. Once I stopped being a redonk and started actually counting my reps, I think I was able to not get too distracted. What was that though? What made all that noise? I'm gonna have to watch the video and see, but did you guys hear that? It was like sounded like little fees. I don't know if it was a squirrel or what. I don't know. Maybe it's a ghost. Maybe I'm imagining things. Could have been a ghost. You never know. All right. So now, my first jump rope section, I'm doing 10 sets of 100, meaning 100 revolutions of the jump rope. Any style of jump rope you want to do is fine. The only important thing is that we're counting revolutions of the rope. So a set of 100 means this. You're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 100. So that is my first set of 100. I'm just marking a little slash on my paper so that I don't lose track of how many sets I've done. If you trip over your jump rope, it's fine. You do not have to start the whole set over. You'll just do exactly what I did. So I tripped on rep like 80 something. So I just picked up my count at 80 and completed another 20 reps, meaning another 20 revolutions of the rope, and that was my first set of 100, okay? So we're going to do another 9 sets like that. Just mark a little slash after each set so you don't lose track of how many sets you've done. Keep the rest breaks in between sets as short as you can, okay? All right, so that's 1 set down, 9 to go. Try to pick up the pace a lot because those abs took me way longer than I wanted them to, like twice as long, and I have to do it again at the end of the workout. So 9 more sets as quickly as possible. Here we go. Set number 2. That was like rep number 98, or 99 that I tripped on. So rather than tacking on another 2 reps by themselves, I'm just gonna add a few reps to this next round. Just seems like a more efficient way to get my reps done. All right, here we go, set number 3. So this is my first day back home after my little mini vacay to Rancho Mirage, and that little fitness studio they had, it was so nice jumping rope in there. I'm more convinced than ever now that I need a new mat because this mat is a bit uneven, and I think that's why I'm tripping so much, but it's okay. This is what I'm dealing with today, so I'm just gonna do my best, try to focus. I've gotten through 3 sets, I have to do another 7. They're gonna get done. So if you trip, do your best to just not let the frustration dictate your mindset. Do your best to just leave it behind you. I know it's frustrating, but just take a deep breath and get right back into it. Pick up where you left off. You're gonna get the reps done. It's no big deal, okay? All right, set number 4, here we go. Right into the next set if you can. really liking tripping on that 98th rep or 99th rep. So again, just gonna tack on a few extra reps to this next round. That was basically set number 5. So we have 5 more sets to go. I'd love to pick up the pace, but just fatigued today and I'm tripping over my rope. What are you gonna do? All right, 5 more sets. Of course, I get frustrated when I have days like this and I'm tripping all over my rope. That's only natural. So I'm not trying to say not to feel the frustration. I'm just trying to say to do your best to leave it behind you and move forward, because otherwise you're just going to sabotage the rest of your workout, and that's just such a waste. You're going through found the motivation to get dressed and come out here and actually get the reps done. So I just can't let it ruin the rest of the workout. I have to move forward. That was set number 6. Maybe I can do the next 4 without tripping, but if not, I'll just take a breath, pick it up where I left off, and do my best. That's all you can do is your best. So here we go, 4 more sets. I don't want to feel like I'm making excuses, but it's so much a better feel the last 4 days of jumping rope on that in a fitness studio on that nice floor. Maybe I'll get a new mat and see if that helps. All right, that was set number 7. 3 more. Just 2 more, and then we'll move on to our combo that makes up the main part of the workout. Set. gonna start that set over. I know I just finished telling you you don't have to start the whole set over if you trip, but that was like rep number 20. I'm really frustrated. I would really like to just do this one last set without tripping if I can. So I'm just gonna start over, give it another shot. All right, here we go. Final set. It wasn't pretty, but it was 10 sets. So we got them done. That's our first jump rope section. So now, if you are doing the whole workout with me and doubling abs, our abs are halfway done. If you don't want to double your abs, then you're all done with abs already. We are halfway done with jump rope, and we are about to knock out all of our squats, all of our lunges, and all of our push-ups with 10 sets of this combo. So, all right. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Unpopular opinion. The Alien Ant Farm cover of that song is better than the Michael Jackson original. Don't at me. I said it was an unpopular opinion, but that's my truth. All right. When I set my time goal for today, I neglected to give myself 45 minutes to futz around with this aerobic step and get it placed just exactly where I want it. And I guarantee you, as soon as I start doing these reps, it's not going to be where I want it. All right. Enough nonsense. Nonsense is my mind. Oh. Okay. This is going to be a really tough combo, so do your best, okay? Starting with our squats. So you can hold one weight like this, or you can hold two weights together. I'm going to be holding two weights together. So starting to one side of my step, holding the weights in front of me, I'm gonna step up and squat. Now the other foot comes up, I'm gonna step and squat again. Now oblique knee twist, another squat, oblique knee twist on the other side. Step the feet together, step one foot off the step, squat, and step the feet back together. So all that is one, we're doing 4. So other way, step up and squat, step the feet together. Step and squat, oblique knee twist, repeat on the other side, step the feet together, step and squat, and step so that you're on the other side of the step. That's 2. Other way, step up and squat, step to the side and squat, oblique knee twist, squat, oblique knee twist, step, step and squat. That's 3. One more. Step up and squat. Step to the side and squat. Oblique knee twist. Squat. Oblique knee twist. Step together. Step down and squat. And step the feet back together. So that's our first 4 reps of squats. We've actually already completed a total of 16 squats, but it counts as 4 reps for this workout because I'm counting from one side to the other as one, that's one exercise, okay? So now 4 reps of lunges. So holding the weight to the sides. The leg that's closest to you is going to initiate the movement. So with this leg, I'm going to step forward and lunge on to the aerobic step. The other foot's going to come up, swing forward, and lunge again. Feet come together. Now I'm going to do my little twist jump, twist and jump. So that's 1. Next rep, going back the other direction. So now I'm going to initiate the movement with this leg, because this is the leg that's closest to you. Step forward and lunge onto the step. And now the back foot comes forward. Another lunge, step forward, twist, jump. That's 2. 2 more like that. So step forward and lunge onto the step. And then another lunge, step the feet together, twist, jump. Walking lunge. So step forward and lunge onto the step. And now walk that other foot forward. 1 more lunge, step the feet together, and twist, jump. That's 4. So now 4 reps of walking push-ups. I'm going to walk 2 this way and 2 that way. I know we went over all of this in excruciating detail before the workout, but it's been so long that I just want to talk you through the first set of everything, okay? So, feet up on the step. Feet are close together towards one end of the step. Hands are close together, holding onto the weights. So step the foot out, step the hand out as you sink down into the push-up. Now bring the weights together, bring the feet together, and repeat. Step the foot out, step the weight out, sink down into the push-up, bring the weights together, bring the feet together. That's 2. So now heading back the other way. Step out, push up, and step it back together. 1 more in the same direction. Step out, push up, and step it back together. That's it. That's 4 reps of push-ups, and that is set number 1. Okay, so I'm going to do 10 sets of that combo. So I'm going to need to pick up the pace a lot, but now I've walked you through everything. So as soon as you're ready, let's start on set number 2. So another 4 little sets of my squat exercise. Okay, so mark a slash after each set because each set takes so long. And as I'm doing each set, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's super easy to lose track of how many sets I've done. So just gonna mark a little slash after each set so I don't lose track. We've completed 2 sets. Let's try to keep the pace up. We have to do 8 more. So starting with squats, as soon as you're ready. If you want to go full beast mode, you can add another squat there. Instead of just doing a little twist jump, you can do a squat jump with a twist. Up to you. I'm doing plenty of squats without doing that. So, okay, for walking push-ups. easiest to step with the foot first as you begin each rep, then your push-up. Then step the weight first while your feet are still wide apart, and then finally step the feet back together because it just gives you more stability while you're moving the weights. And on that second rep, I try to move my foot first and then the weight, and it was kind of wobbly, but it's just a little detail to keep in mind. All right. As soon as you're ready, next set. The twist jump is part of the rep. So even on that fourth rep, when you don't need to switch directions because you're not continuing on with more lunges, make sure you still do the twist jump at the end so that you keep it even. So you're not doing twice as many on one side as on the other. Or I guess it would be like 25% more on one side than on the other. Haven't we talked about making me do math in the middle of a workout? Stop it. 25% more. What the hell do I know? That might be right. It might be the stupidest thing anyone has ever said. I really don't know right now because I can't do math in the middle of a workout, so stop. All right, push-ups. 4 reps. All right, that was set number 5. We are halfway done. We have to do another 5 sets. I know that these squats are killer, and especially if you're adding weight. I'm adding 20 pounds of weight in front of me, so it's a lot. Just remember that if you started holding your dumbbells together like this, and it's becoming too taxing, For the second half, you can just drop one dumbbell and hold one dumbbell like this, or you can drop the added weight altogether. That is totally up to you. Just taking a little bit longer rest right here since we're at the halfway point. And I want to try to maintain a decent pace for these last 5 sets. So I think the most efficient thing is for me to just take a minute or two to rest here, and then I'm going to just put my head down and do my best to get through the last 5 sets as quickly as I can. After these last 5 sets, all we have left to do is one more jump rope section, and then we're going to finish up with another ab section, identical to the first part of the workout that we did, okay? If you don't want to do more abs, you don't have to do it, but I'm going to do it. So let's get going so we can get all this done. All right. So 5 sets down, 5 to go. Here we go, as soon as you're ready. Here, don't eliminate that twist jump. Okay, 4 push-ups. I'm already almost at 50 minutes. I have at least another 10 minutes of cardio, and my abs are going to take me at least another 10 minutes. So that puts me at an hour and 10 minutes, plus finishing up these last 4 sets of my combo. So there is no way in HE double hockey sticks that I'm going to finish this in under like an hour 20. That's impossible. Well, I guess an hour 20 is possible. Okay, so let's say an hour 20 is my goal. That leaves me 10 minutes to do my jump rope section. Only 10 minutes to do my abs. I'm worried about that. And like 10 minutes to finish up these last 4 sets. So that's doable. But we gotta push, okay? So we've completed 6 sets. We have 4 more to go. An hour 20, that's the new goal. Gotta adapt. All right. I know that squat exercise is killer, especially doing 4 sets back and forth. If 4 is too many for you, you can just travel once to that side and once to this side. So doing 2 little sets of that little squat combo, just like we're doing with the lunges. If you prefer, for some reason I just felt like torturing myself with, how many is it? 160 squats today. Again, you're making me do math in the middle of the workout. Not cool. What did I just say? We're just doing 2 with the lunges? I lied. Obviously, you've been watching me do it for an hour, so don't listen to what I'm saying at this point in the workout. I get so loopy. Like, sounds are coming out of my mouth, but it's not making any sense. All right, 4 push-ups. I know this is getting like unbearably hard, but we only have 3 sets left to go. We're getting there. If you need a longer rest break, you can pause. Come back when you're ready. I want to get these done, so I'm going to push through. I'm going to start my 8th set right now. We're getting there. Let's keep pushing. have a feeling we're looking at more like 90 minutes. But it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get it done. I have only 2 sets left to go. I know this is brutal, okay? I know this is absolutely brutal, but we're almost done. We have just 2 sets left to go, so let's push, okay? Here we go. This is set number 9. Squats are killing me. Just taking everything I've got. But we have only 1 set left. All right, first lunges. I almost skipped my push-ups. Push-ups are like the easiest part of this whole thing. The squats are just killing me because it's just so many reps. And with the added weight, it's just so hard. All right, 4 more push-ups. Every time my wind chimes make a sound, that's Rudy. In a few weeks, it's gonna be a year since we lost him, so he's always on my mind all the time, but more so lately, it's been absolutely excruciating. But every time I hear those wind chimes, it gives me a little pleasure because I know he's here. All right. Rudy, my love, I need your help to get me through this last set, okay? Mommy needs strength. Okay, baby boy, you gotta cheer me on. Here we go, final set. Let's do this. 160 weighted squats. Absolutely brutal. All right, we're almost done. One more set of lunges. Just 4 more push-ups, and then we're done with this super, super long, tough combo. We finally made it. Final 4 reps. That's 2. 3, last one. And 4. So we are almost an hour and 6 minutes in. So even if I can finish this jump rope section in under 10 minutes, that would still only leave me 4 minutes to do my abs. And in the beginning of the workout, it took me like 12 minutes to do my abs. So it is looking like 90 minutes is gonna be closer to what I need to get this done. But again, you guys, it's one of those days, this is a bit of a slog, but it's all good because I'm out here and I'm getting it done. Our squats are done. Lunges are done. Push-ups are done. My abs are halfway done. I'm gonna do one more set of abs, but my slap ropes are almost complete. And I think the toughest part of the workout is over. The longest, toughest part is over. So now we're gonna coast downhill with a nice moderate paced cardio section. Okay, I'm not gonna kill myself trying to do this too fast. I'm gonna take it a nice moderate pace, and I'm really going to do my best to not get angry with myself and to let the frustration overtake me if I start tripping over my jump rope, because I'm tired and I'm clearly struggling with my jump rope today. So I'll anticipate that I'm going to trip. I'm going to do my best to just take a deep breath, leave it behind me, and get right back into it. Pick up where I left off and just do my best and be okay with that. All right. I know some days it's hard to just be okay with doing your best, because some days your best just doesn't feel good enough, but it's all if it's all I've got to give today, then it's all I've got to give, and I'm out here doing it, so it's all good. Okay, if you need to rest longer, it's moving, but it's not making sound. Come on, Ruby. If you need to rest longer and towel off and have something to drink, you can pause the video. When you are ready, come back. We're going to start our next cardio section. So 10 minutes or so of any type of cardio exercise you want to do is fine. I'm going to be doing another 10 sets of 100 with my jump rope. So when you are ready, one more deep breath. Here we go. rest breaks as short as you can, but take as long as you need. Starting that set over, because that was only like rep number 8. All right, one more deep breath. Picking up where I left off. Now set number 5. I have 5 more. It's really late in the day right now, and all I've had to eat is a banana, so I'm struggling right now. Don't think I have enough fuel to burn, because I'm really lagging. I'm really struggling, but I have just 5 sets left to go, so taking an extra little break here. Let's try to get through the next 5 sets without stopping if we can. All right. Last 5 sets of jump rope. Here we go. My legs are just so tired. It is so hard to get my feet up and not trip over this thing. I am trying so hard. All right, 3 more sets. Do your best. Sometimes I kind of like half trip on the rope, like I kind of catch it with my foot, but I don't, it doesn't entirely stop my motion. That happened twice during that last set, but I managed to get through this set unbroken, so that was set number 8. Just 2 more to go. I know it's hard. I'm doing it with you. I know it's hard, but we just have 2 sets left to go. Let's dig deep. Here we go. Set number 9. Highly unlikely that I will even be able to finish workout in under 90 minutes, but I'm gonna get it done. I have just one final set of jump rope to go. Let's do our final set of 100, and we're gonna finish up with our abs. We're gonna get it done no matter how long it takes. All right, here we go. Final set of 100 with the jump rope. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 100. All right. And that is set number 10. You know, every year I do this challenge. This is my 5th year in a row doing this challenge, and part of this challenge is physical. We're doing squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups every day. That's physical, but such a big part of this challenge is mental. And days like today where my energy is lacking and I'm struggling and the reps aren't looking as pretty as I would like, and the video is not as smooth as I would like, I'm talking too much, and blah, blah, blah. And the whole thing starts to feel like, what am I doing with my life? Like, it's such a chore to get this done, and the whole workout is such a slog. But then when I'm done, when I can finally say, like, I did it, I fought through all that negative chatter going on in my head, and I got it done. I did my reps, I saw it through, I stuck with the challenge, I didn't miss a day. It always feels like such an immense mental victory. So we're right there, okay? We're right, like that we're right, like that feeling is like right over the hill. We have just these final 40 reps of abs to complete, and then we get to celebrate the fact that we got out here and saw this challenge through and got this done today. Okay, so if you need a longer rest break, you can pause the video, come back when you're ready. We are going to finish up with 20 more reps of abs on each side. So it's our weighted side crunch and a weighted pike. Okay, 20 reps on each side. Do your best. That's 10. So I'm halfway down on this side. These feel like easy now. After like trudging through my jump rope sets and completing 10 sets of that super tough squats and lunges and push-ups combo, these are like a breeze now. And these are not a breeze, so that just goes to show you how tough the rest of the workout was. All right, 10 more reps on this side. When you're ready, here we go. That's 15. Just 5 more. All right, that's 20. I was gonna put my timer here, but sometimes if I can see it, I find it helpful because it helps me to like really push as hard as I can to keep going or to keep pushing through when I would normally take a rest break, but at the same time, sometimes I feel like it makes me prioritize my time over my form and it makes me rush through, and I don't want to rush the reps. So I have it here so I can't see it, but so that I can stop it as soon as I finish my last rep. Okay. Here we go. Last 20 reps of abs, you guys. We're right there. Let's keep pushing. 10. Oh. Yeah, we're over 90 minutes. 91 minutes. 10 reps left to go. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it's taken so long. We just have 10 reps left to go. We are going to get this done. Okay, so if you need to rest longer, pause the video, come back when you're ready. So push through with me and really, really fight for this. Let's really fight through and get these last 10 reps done. We got this. It's 15. Just 5 more. It's only 5 reps. We got this. Let's push. That's 19. Last one. That's 20. 1 hour, 34 minutes on the dot. 1:34:00. So exactly 34 minutes longer than I wanted it to take, but I got it done. That was such a long, tough workout, and I got it done, and that's all that matters, okay? So get up, shake it off. I know it's tempting, especially after a workout that hard, to just kind of collapse in a heap on your mat and cry. That's what I feel like doing. But you gotta get up. You gotta do a little cool down. So walk around, shake it out. Shake out the legs, shake out the arms. Stretch out those shoulders. I feel my shoulders a lot on that ab exercise, holding the weight up there. My obliques are also just screaming right now. My legs are jelly. I thought that was an absolutely outstanding workout. It was a lot more challenging than I thought it was going to be. So I don't know if I just underestimated how difficult the workout was going to be, or if I just have like zero energy today and I'm running on fumes, and so that's why it was so hard. I don't know. So Let me know what you thought of it. Let me know how challenging you found it. We're not quite finished yet. No workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpee. So we have just 1 rep left to go. But before I get to my bonus burpee, it's time for the McFlurry minute. I'm going to set my timer to count down 60 seconds for me. And I'm going to complete as many revolutions of the jump rope as I can in 60 seconds. And if I can make it through the entire 60-second work interval without tripping over my jump rope, everybody wins a free McFlurry. I'm nervous. I'm having a bad jump rope day. You see how I'm struggling with my jump rope and how much I've been tripping over it today. So I really hope I don't break my streak. I don't know why I have such trouble counting, but I think I'm going for 8 in a row today. I think I have completed 7 successful McFlurry minutes, if I'm not mistaken. I've got a streak of 7 successful McFlurry minutes going, so hopefully we don't break that today. I think I'm going for 8 in a row today. So I don't know, you guys, it's a bad jump rope day. I'm gonna do my best to get us all some free ice cream. Give me a second to reset my timer. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm starting with a 10-second rest interval because I feel like there's so much riding on this. I really don't want to break my streak. I'm like so nervous. I'm gonna cry if I break my streak, but I'm not confident today. I'll do my best. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Oh my God, I broke my streak. I think I did 7 in a row. This would have been 8. Oh well. I was not feeling confident going into this. There's my minute. I was not feeling confident going into this. And I had a tough jump rope day. I was struggling so much with my jump rope, so I can't say I'm surprised that I didn't make it today. I'm sorry that I didn't get you guys free ice cream today, but we've gotten free ice cream, 7 days in a row, so maybe it's time to take a break. I mean, you could always just go buy a McFlurry, I guess, but like, who buys McFlurries? Especially in the day of Bug Susan McFlurry minutes. Oh well, no free ice cream today. We'll try again tomorrow. What are you gonna do? All right, that was our womp womp of a McFlurry minute. Sorry about that. I let you guys all down. I feel just terrible about it. All right, so now we have just 1 rep left to go. Let's do our bonus burpee together, and then the workout will be officially complete. Here we go, final rep of the day when you're ready. All right, so at long last, the workout is now officially complete. That was a long, tough workout. It was a struggle for me today, but you guys, I got it done. As long as you get out here and get the reps done, just do your best to feel good about that. Some days are gonna be better than others. Some days you're gonna be on, some days you're gonna struggle. Today I was struggling, but I got the reps done and I feel great about that. I honestly do. I'm glad it's over, but I feel great that I got myself motivated to get dressed and get out here and do my reps. So if you did your reps today, even if you struggled like I did, even if they weren't the prettiest, even if they took a long time, and even if you had to really, really, really fight for it and work hard to get them done, if you got them done, great job. So yeah, if you did this workout with me today, thank you very much. You rock. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. Thank you to everyone who has been working out with me lately. And even if you're not doing the workouts with me, thank you for liking the videos. Thank you for watching and sharing the videos. Thank you for all of your wonderful and supportive and engaging comments. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe. And of course, a great big thank you to those of you who have been subscribed to my channel for years. Please know that I appreciate you all very, very much. Thank God I already went over all of your equipment-free substitutions before the workout because I don't want to do anything else right now. I just want to wrap this up, take a shower, and go eat. So you've seen the equipment-free substitutions. If you need any further help with equipment-free substitutions or beginner modifications, please just ask if anything is unclear about the format. If you want to do the challenge, but this is too many reps for you, this is too long of a workout, and you need clarification for how you can reduce the amount of reps and so that the workout is shorter and more manageable, but still complete your requirements to participate in the challenge, don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions or if you need help. And one final thank you to those of you who have been watching the videos all the way until the end and commenting with the secret code phrase of the day. So before I say goodbye, I will give you today's secret code phrase of the day, which isn't really a secret code phrase. It's like a secret quiz of the day. So if you are still watching this video, hello. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Please let me know if someone is still watching by going down to the comment section and telling me which version of Smooth Criminal I think is better. The original by Michael Jackson or the Alien Ant Farm cover. Okay? Go down to the comment section and tell me which of those two versions of Smooth Criminal I prefer. Michael Jackson or Alien Ant Farm. All right? Guys, that's a wrap on day, what is this, 24? We're getting there. We're so getting there. All right, so 24 days down, and what does that mean? 16 days to go, so we are more than halfway through the challenge. That is gonna do it for today, and I will see you all right back here tomorrow for day 25. Bye.